Today's topic is parsing in information retrieval system. So it is also one of the strategies, information retrieval strategies available in natural language processing, which fetches the relevant documents. So let's see how this parsing works and what is the methodology of this concept. Uh, so let's start our class. Okay, let's first discuss something about the word parsing. Okay, if you read these definitions, the word parsing, whose origin is from Latin word sparse, is used to draw exact meaning or dictionary meaning from the text. It is also called syntactic analysis or syntax analysis. So basically, parsing is the process of extracting meaning or extracting the definition from the sentence. So we call it as parsing. Generally, when we read a sentence from a book, so we analyze that sentence so that we can understand what is actually that sentence means. So parsing is also a technique which analyzes the sentences. Okay, that sentence may be in any language. So basically, it analyzes the sentences to understand the concept or meaning of that sentence. So this is basically a parsing, what parsing means. Okay, analyzing a sentence to understand or to draw the exact meaning of that sentence. Okay, so this is the actual meaning of parsing. So comparing the rules of formal grammar, syntax analysis checks the text for meaningfulness. So this is what actually happens in parsing. So in English, suppose if we consider English as a language or English uh, is a language which we are processing, and we know that English has grammar to it, and grammar is nothing but set of rules of how to write or how to form a sentence, how to frame a sentence, or the meanings of each and every word, the synonyms, antonyms, and everything is included in the grammar. So every language which have what we call lipi in it has a grammar. Understand? So basically, parsing is nothing but comparing the rules of a grammar, um, and checking for the meaning of that sentence based on the rules of that grammar. Okay, so the sentence like "give me hot ice cream," for example, would be rejected by parser or syntactic analyzer. So here we are talking about a particular thing called syntax analyzer or syntactic analyzer, which is nothing but the thing which is responsible for extracting the meaning from the sentence. Okay, what it will do is simply uh, it trains itself by analyzing various sentences of the English languages, and it will gain some knowledge, and based on that knowledge it will predict whether the particular sentence is correct or wrong. If you take example this phrase as an example, "give me hot ice cream," so you never see a hot ice cream anywhere. So if this sentence is given to a parser, it will reject this sentence since the fundamental whatever thing is there that is missing, because you can never see a hot ice cream. Okay, so that's why the syntactic analyzer will reject it. So how come a syntax analyzer come to know that this particular sentence is wrong? Okay, only this is possible only because of training. The syntax analyzer will train itself based on the parsing table or the parse tree, where all the fundamental sentences or all the correct sentences are there. So basically, it trains itself, and when a sentence comes to it, it will analyze that sentence and it will extract the meaning of that one. And if the meaning is correct, then it will be added to the parse table or parsing tree, or see it will simply reject that a sentence. So why are we discussing about this parsing concept and how this parsing is related to information retrieval system? Now let us speak about this one. Okay, parsing may be defined as the process of analyzing the strings of symbols in natural language, conforming the to the rules of former grammar. This thing we have already discussed, parsing the process, but now we are discussing about how this parsing is related to information retrieval model. So if you clearly observe uh, from the first strategy which we have discussed in IRS, so in initial strategies, the related documents were retrieved based on the uh, tokens or based on the terms in the query or the documents. Okay, so we always try to pick a word from the query and pick a word from the document, and we try to match. And if there is a match, then we assume that that is the document which we are looking for. So it's like a term to term base matching. So if there was a mismatch, then that particular document is rejected. So so in previous strategies, that was the method or that was the process which was used to retrieve a document. Slowly, synonyms were added to the words, and some in ngram method we have taken some word fragments, a combination of words, so that this retrieval process may become easy. So we have seen many strategies like using a single term, using combination of terms, using the synonyms of term, and expanding the query and searching for the relevant document. So we have used many strategies to retrieve the documents. Then this is a new strategy which uses the meaning or essence of a sentence, and based on that meaning of the sentence, the documents are retrieved. So here there is no word to word match, there is no synonyms in here, but there is some meaning which is associated with the sentence, that is taken into consideration, and that is used to retrieve the document. Understand? So as a human, if I give a sentence to you, okay, suppose um, sun rises in the east. So this is a small sentence which is a fundamental thing. So with by reading this sentence, you get some knowledge that sun rises in the east. So you analyze it and you found it correct, and based on this knowledge you try to retrieve the document, or you try to find the book which has the same meaning or which has the same definition included in that book. Okay, so one more example is if I explain something to you, a particular topic, like the same thing, parsing topic. So I am explaining parsing topic to you. So while I am explaining parsing topic, I am giving some sentences to you. Like parsing is nothing but extracting of meaning from a sentence. Okay, so using this sentence or by seeing this sentence, you gain some knowledge from it, or you extract some meaning from this sentence. Okay, and based on this sentence, you can search for a material online, or you can search for a book in the library which explains this parsing concept. Understand? So there are, you can see parsing in many what we say other domains also. Like you can see parsing in computing, you can see parsing in the other domains. So you will search for parsing concept which is related to computers, and you will find, you will try to find them using the knowledge you have gained from the sentence you have read, or using knowledge you have gained from the lecture you have listened. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is here, in order to retrieve a relevant document, a group of words or a phrase or a sentence is used to retrieve a document. And here the words of the sentence are not taken into consideration, but the meaning of the sentence is taken into consideration. What actually that means, and we will look for the book which actually contains that meaning in it. So, this is the parsing concept. Okay. Um, if we read the next point here, simply using every token encountered leaves a system vulnerable to fundamental semantic mismatches between a query and a document. For instance, a query that asks for information about computer chips matches documents that describe potato chips. So, if we use this simple term, simple token concept to find the document, so that may mislead the user. Okay, if we use terms to retrieve the documents, terms to get the documents, then, like in this example, if we are searching for computer chips, so if that method or if that procedure uses terms, yes, Pawan, 1 minute. If that process uses terms and matches that exact term and searches the documents which have exact terms, then the documents, if you are searching for computer chips, the documents which have which are related to potato chips also will be retrieved. Why? Because there is a word similar in the query and the documents chips. So going using this process or following this word to word or matching process may mislead our search, or it may retrieve the unnecessary documents. So that is why this is the vulnerability is there when you try to search for a document using using single terms. So that's why we are using the phrases here, that too meaning of the phrases. Yes, Pavan, what is your doubt?
Okay, sir.
So, for instance, a query that asks for information about computer chips matches documents that describe potato chips. So, this is what we get when we use simple terms to retrieve a document. So in this simple term approach, what happens is terms are taken into consideration, and it will search for the exact terms in the documents, and if it found some matching, then it will simply retrieve the document. But here actually we are looking for computer chips, not potato chips. So using this concept every time is not recommended. So that's why it is better to use a phrase instead of a single term. Okay, if you read the second point, a step up from single term approaches is the use of phrases in the document retrieval. So this using of phrases in document retrieval is a step up of the single term approaches. So this is one step ahead of the single term approaches. So previously all the search was done based on the single term approaches, direct matching or synonym matching, but this is one step forward. We are using the phrases, that means combination of words. We are using the phrases to retrieve the document. Now let's see how this parsing works. Okay, so we have an input. Let's imagine it's a sentence or a phrase, and we feed that phrase to a lexical analyzer, which will analyze each and every term's meaning, and that is fed to parser again, and parser will understand the meaning of the total sentence or overall sentence, and that is inserted, or that is stored in the symbol table or some sort of table or tree. Okay, in this way, and it will ask for the next word or next phrase or whatever. So the phrases are fed into parser, and parser will analyze that phrase, and it stores the meaning of that one, and it retrieves the documents based on that meaning. So while it retrieves the documents for further future purpose, it builds a parsing tree or parsing table, which is nothing but a collection of all the meanings or definitions of the sentences so far it has analyzed. Okay, so not only simply extracting the data, but also it will create a table or a tree. Okay, which is a tree of this phrases or sentences, because these trees and tables can be used in future in order to analyze a sentence. Okay, the links. So this is how it is done in parsing concept. And there are four types of parsers which are available, parsing techniques which are available right now. First one is recursive descent parser, shift reduce parser, chart parser, and regular expression or regexp parser. These are the four types of parsing techniques which are available in this IRS system right now. So the overall motto of this four parsing technique is to analyze the sentences, grab the meaning from the sentence, and based on the meaning, perform the retrieval operation. That's it. Same thing. Same thing. But each technique here uses different approach, a different method to extract the relevant documents. So we will not discuss about these four types of parsing techniques in detail. Okay, we will just stick to the concept of what actually a parsing is and how it works. Okay, any doubts?